Hey, what's going on everyone? This is Mike Kollin at MikeKollin.com. Okay, first of all, Merry Christmas to everyone, and I want to say thank you to all who have donated to this channel and or subscribed. Secondly, remember all of my books, they're downloadable dating relationship books. The code is Return to Power, one word. It is, if you use that code, get 40% off any of my books. The next discount is I've dropped my prices. This is a Christmas special for you guys. Just say thank you. Between now and the 31st of December, the cost is $79 for any one-on-one coaching, energy healing, narcissist abuse healing work, emotional healing, even life coaching or business coaching. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. It helps this channel a lot. Okay, so this might be a little bit of a shock what I'm about to say to you guys. So one of the things that I realized about myself, I was actually quite proud of it many years ago. And I said it to someone because there was another person who was a narcissist. And I forget what I said to this person. Oh yeah, he, by the way, I think is a narcissist too. Definitely had a tough childhood. He told me he has this belief. I forget what I asked him. I said, why are you so intense? I go, you are so serious. And he said, well, people play games. I'm like, well, yeah, some. He goes, no, everyone's playing a game. And I'm like, wow. So that's a tough way to go through life. Now, he didn't mean like a positive game. He just thought everyone was out hurting each other, manipulating and doing bad things. And I said, well, I don't think I play a game. He goes, oh, yeah, you do. He goes, you've got your game. I'm like, well, if I'm playing a game, my whole thing is I'm just trying to get along with people. And he got really quiet, and he kind of almost like leaned back a little bit. He looked at me, and I said, yeah, I go, that's what I do. And he didn't deny it, but he kind of almost confirmed it because he was thinking about, yeah, all you do is get along with people. And I'm very good at it too. Now this is about to take a Uno Reverso card turn. I remember in NLP when I learned about rapport skills, that was like the most amazing thing and exciting thing in the world to me. Like, whoa, like learning how to gain rapport with people. Oh, this is so good. This way I can get along with people even better. The funny thing about it was during that training, Dr. Tad James came up to me, pulled me aside, said, hey, he goes, who did you train with? I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, well, no one gets good at rapport skills that fast. Like, who did you train with? I'm like, what are you talking about? I just learned them a few days ago. And he goes, yeah, but you're really good at it. He goes, so who did you learn that from? I'm like, no one. He goes, did you train with Dr. Bandler? I'm like, no. So one of the things about empaths, and they did reveal it, they didn't use the word empaths, but people who were abused or people who are good-hearted people, like they're really good at rapport because on an unconscious level, they work at getting along with people, which means you have to gain rapport with them. So on an unconscious level, we've developed this. Now, it sounds good, and it is a good tool and a good ability to have because a lot of people don't have it and they can't get along with people at all. Now, it sounds like a really good thing to be able to gain rapport, and another thing sounds really good, and they are both really good, is to get along with people and the desire to want to get along with people. Those are actually really good human traits and qualities and skill sets. Now I'm going to throw a but in there. But there is also an extreme to everything. So the challenge with empaths and light workers and energy healers and people who want to get along with everyone, you can go to the extreme of getting along with people who are physically stabbing you with a knife. I mean physically, literally. People who are poisoning you, people who are physically hurting you, damaging you, getting you fired from jobs, screwing up your relationships, telling lies behind your back, and just doing the most horrendous things in the world to you. Now, a lot of you on this channel are on this channel because of my narcissist abuse videos over the last 5 years. I don't do them as much anymore. But, The reason why you had problems with these people is because you were at the very extreme of, I just want to get along with you. I want to get along with everybody. That is toxic. It is not normal. It is not healthy, and it is not grounded. Because you went to the extent of wanting to get along with people so bad because you wanted people to like you, because you didn't want to get hurt. So you would overlook people, well, not overlook people, but overlook the bad things they did to you, the toxic things they did to you. And people could be just bluntly toxic people, and you overlooked it. Oh, well, they didn't mean to hurt me. They had a bad day. Oh, well, and you would make up excuses for them and explanations for them when they weren't even trying to make up excuses. They hurt you. They stabbed you in the back. They screwed you over. They took your girlfriend or boyfriend away from you, or, did whatever they did. And it's like, well, and you made up a reason. You made up an excuse for them. Now, I know because I did that for many, many, many years. I look at how shitty I was treated my whole life by some of the people that I loved the most with all my heart and all my soul. And the worse they were to me, the more loving and kind I was to them. And that is the wrong thing to do. And this is what I mean by completely out of balance, out of whack, to the extreme. If people are mean, rude, toxic, they do bad things to you, walk away. Period. End of sentence. Now, I realized I needed to practice my boundaries, my barriers. So when people are mean to me, I bite back. I bark back. I don't care. And that was one of the greatest things that I ever learned and developed to do. Another thing I learned to do is when people hurt me and I realize, oh, they set me up. Oh, they did that on purpose. They wanted to hurt me. When I see that, I am done. Before, I would forgive them and just give them another chance to stab me in the back one more time. And I did. And I did it with people for years and years, to the point where I was completely, utterly destroyed and devastated, to where I had no other choice, where I realized, no matter what I did, these people were never going to be nice to me. Now, I saw it. I realized they were trying to hurt me, but I thought, well, if I, just try to get along with them, try to gain rapport, try to be their buddy, they'll stop doing it. No. So one of the things I learned to do with people like this, just ignore them. Just completely act like they don't exist. Walk by them. Do not care at all. Do not respond. Just be like, whatever. Because it got to the point where I really had no other choice. Now, let me tell you something. Man, did it develop a strength within me, what's the word I'm looking for? I didn't think I could ever be that way towards someone, because I care about people so much. And that's part of this whole getting along thing. You have got to start caring about you first. You have got to stop letting people caring so much about other people who are damaging you and hurting you and doing the most horrendous. No. That is not caring. That's abuse. Period. End of sentence. So what I'm suggesting to you in this video is that you work on actually having boundaries and expressing those boundaries. It could be just walking away in the middle of a conversation. You don't owe anyone an explanation who's being rude, mean, or disrespectful. One of the greatest, just walk. They don't deserve your time. Speak up and leave. Stand up for yourself. And let me tell you something right now. Always wanting to get along with people is not healthy. Change it to only wanting to get along with those who are good to me. Period. End of sentence. If some business calls me and wants to sell me something and they're rude, I yell at them or I hang up. I'm not going to be nice to people who are not nice to me. Period. End of sentence. I'll tell you what, it feels a whole lot better. Not having to put up with toxic people who exhaust you, who drain your energy, who waste your time, who belittle you, who gaslight you, who lie, who manipulate. Just like being done with all of that stuff is the greatest, most freeing experience in the world. If someone doesn't want to get along with me, fine. I don't need to get along with you, and I'm definitely not going to put any effort or energy into it if you're not. So get rid of that I want to get along with people thing, especially all the people all the time too. I only want to get along with people who want to get along with me and who are actually taking steps and putting effort into getting along with me. That's it. Honestly, that's what you should be looking for. People who are trying to actively get along with you. And if they're not, to make, oh, okay, well, I don't have to be here. Just walk away. Don't even say goodbye. You know, another thing I've really started paying attention to is not giving my time or energy to people just because. I don't do that anymore. You know, I caught myself about 5 or 6 years ago just helping everyone. I pulled over someone. You could tell they're homeless and they needed money, so I just got out and gave them some money for food. And then I went down the road and I helped someone push something. It was just like in one day I just thought, what am I doing? I am wasting so much time. Because at the time I had a bunch of projects I had going, and I was like, man, like, where's all the time going? I thought, well, you spent 30 minutes with this person, you spent 15 with that, this other person you spent 20 minutes, and it was just like, and I realized I had a real problem just helping completely random strangers. And it flashed in my brain, my ex-girlfriend in my 20s would tell me, like, why do you help everyone? You know, like, she's like, you're like, what about you? What about things you have to get? I'm like, well, they needed help. And as I look back now, it's like, man, did I put a lot of time into helping complete strangers. Remember, if you can't help yourself, you can't help someone else. You've got to get your life in order and get things moving. Your time is just as precious as that person's. Your time is just as important as their time is important to them. So save your energy, save your time, and take care of yourself. Well, Merry Christmas to all of you. And remember, my books, my dating relationship books, PDF downloadable books are on sale right now, 40% off. Use the code RETURN2POWER. And remember, my one-on-one coaching, energy healing, and emotional healing coaching is also on sale, discounted all the way down to $79. It's my Christmas gift to all of you guys. Thank you very much. Click subscribe, click the like button, go ahead and make a comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.